Welcome back, guys, for day 81 of completing my 20s. One life, one decade, one chance to grow while it still matters. Today at the gym, I had a nice arm pump. Really excited with the progress. I meal prepped last night and I ate it today, and it was actually delicious. So I'm glad that turned out well. It was some ground beef, taco seasoning, some vegetables, cheese, and then mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes. So ground beef is some of the best lean protein to use to eat, and it's one of the easiest to reheat also for meal prep and things like that. So if you need some ideas, that protein is what I would recommend. It's just easy taco seasoning to mix up with it and things like that. But today I wanted to talk about when your identity is built on proving people wrong. So when you're going through your 20s, you're leaving high school, you might be in college, or you might not be, but you got a lot of friends and people around you, or just a lot of a lot of people, versus you get older, you start to not have as many friends, or your close ones stick by. Not speaking for everybody, but just generally speaking, that's how it goes. Along this process of when you're trying to grow and be successful in these next 10 years, it's easy to have the mindset, which I had the mindset for a long time, I'd say from 16 to 18, maybe even 19, when I was trying really hard. It was to have this feeling of proving people wrong. But when you do that, you start comparing yourself to other successful people. And the reason why you can't do that is because the biggest quote that I lived by growing up was, and my dad taught me this, it's just something that made so much sense to me, is the only person you should be comparing yourself is the person you were yesterday. So as long as you're growing every single day, you shouldn't be worried about proving people wrong, because that's how you get lost in the mindset of what do you really want. It takes away from what you want, and it highlights how you want to feel. And it's even when you prove all these people wrong, that won't make you happy, because you're going to continue comparing yourself to other people and things like that. So whenever you're grinding in these next 10 years, and whenever we're putting in this work, it's important for us to realize we got to do this for ourselves, our families, and things like that, people close to us, and not trying to prove them wrong, but just trying to be better than the person you were yesterday, no matter how that looks. That's what I think is really important to me, because like I said, it's easy to get lost in this whole agenda of everybody's doubting you, even if nobody's not, but you just feel like people are. You have fake friends who don't support you and say the things you do are corny and stuff like that. I've been through all that, and I'm not doing that to entertain them. I'm doing this to find a community in which people are genuinely interested in things I have to say and provide for people. And so it's okay if those people don't like what I do, and I don't care. Let the haters hate, because the goal is not to get the haters to like your stuff or to prove the haters wrong. The goal is to be at peace with yourself and keep working hard and keep bettering yourself for your own sanity, not for other people's peace of mind. You have to be focused on yourself, and not in a selfish way, but in a self-responsibility way, in a self-disciplined way. So thank you guys for watching for day 81 of completing my 20s. And today's topic, to go over it again, was when your identity is built on proving people wrong. So thank you guys for watching for day 81. I've been enjoying these videos so much. Thank you guys if you've been watching. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe if you're new here. This is a series where I go through completing my 20s. I usually try and share a little pump pick. Sometimes it's just videos of me talking at night, reflecting on a topic, and putting my opinion and 2 cents into it, and trying relating to things as much as possible and directly into my personal life. So if that seems like something you guys might be interested in, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more. Thank you guys for watching.